Good evening, this is Keith All and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the background slider in WordPress using the Elementor Page Builder. Background slider is one of the free options for Elementor. So what we're looking at right now is an example of what you could create with this background slider. So basically you have a section, and as you can see, it scrolls through each image that you put in this gallery here, and you're going to have this fading effect where it zooms in per transition. So once it transitions from one image to the other, you'll have this fading in option. So let's see how we could create this. Also too, you'll see this background overlay too. And I'll show you a free website where you could get some gradients to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a new section above this one. And it's going to be a one column one. And let's edit this section, and we're going to come over here to the left in the properties and make it full width. And what we're going to do is then we're going to go to the style tab, and for normal here you can see you have classic, gradient, video, and then you have this slideshow. So let's enter the slideshow. Click on here, and what you do is if you already uploaded images to your site, you could select from there, or you can actually add more files by dragging and dropping them in here or selecting files. So let's go back to the media builder, and I'm just gonna select some images here. Let's see, let's just go back up here, and I'm going to go ahead and select these images. And down here on the bottom right, you select Create New Gallery. And from this area here, all you have to do is, this allows you to put them in the order that you want them to go through when they slide through each image. So you could just click and drag and move this over here and move this over here. So that's how easy it is to order your pictures. So in other words, when your website loads, it's going to show this image first, this one second, third, fourth, and fifth, and so on. So once you're done there, click on Insert Gallery, and let's go back up here. We need to set a minimum height for this, so let's go back here. Minimum height, let's select it to be maybe about 580. You can adjust it however that you want. Okay, now as you can see, since it's a slideshow and it's already selected, let's go back over here. You already have default. So infinite loop means that it's gonna, once it shows all your images in your gallery here, it'll just loop back to the first one and start it all over. So that's what it's doing. This duration here, right now it's set to 5,000, and what that means is it means 5,000 milliseconds, or it translates into 5 seconds. So the duration is whenever you have one image, it takes about 5 seconds before it displays the next image in your gallery. So that's what that means. The transition, right now it's fading. So what that is let's set this to 1,000, so you can see a better idea of what the fade is. So what this means is between each transition of the image, it fades in, and it takes about 1,000 milliseconds or 1 second. So your other options are slide from the right, and you'll see what this does. See, it slides over to the right. Now let's this slide to the left. It's going to slide to the left between each transition. And that's what that does. Slide up and down. Let it go up. There you go. And slide down. It's going to slide down between each transition. Okay. So let's go back to fade. Now this background size, it's just set to default, but you could set it to however that you want. You can play around with that. The background position, again, center, bottom center, see what it does. So just play around with it however that you want, whatever effect that you want to create. Now what this Ken's Burns effect does, once it's turned on, you can see what it's doing right now. It's zooming in. So each transition of each image, as soon as it gets to that image, it starts to zoom in. And you could either have it zoom in or zoom out. So right now it's zooming out. So that's a pretty neat effect. Now let's see how we could add this background overlay. So we go down, we could collapse the background, go to background overlay, and we're going to go over to, you could either set a solid color, okay, and adjust the opacity, or you could do a gradient. So let's do a gradient. Now, as I said, at the beginning, I said there's a free website that you could get gradients from. So let's go over here. And the website is called uigradients.com. And what you could do is, let's close out of here. It defaults to whatever it is. You could switch between all these different gradients, and up here you have your hex codes for you to copy. And then over here, if you want to show all gradients, you could select it by color up above here. Okay, you could select this, and then it shows the hex codes. So let's go back here. Okay, so let's go back to the main one, and let's see what we have here. Let's pick this one. So let's go back to the Elementor Page Builder, and we're in the background overlay. And then the color, the first color that you want, let's go ahead and select it. And what you do, if you're using this, copy this code. So you can click on it, it copies it. Let's go back here. Let's paste it down over here. And that's the first color. Now let's go to the second color. And let's go to UI Gradients and just click on this, and it copies it to your clipboard. Let's go back here. Let's copy it down here. And there's your gradient overlay that you could have. So this is how you could add more functionality to your site and keep the end user or interested in staying on your site. It makes it a very attractive feature for people to come back to your site. So hopefully this tutorial gave you an idea on how you could use the background slider for your sections. And remember to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell notification so you always get updated when a new video is ready. And also please like, share, and comment. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye now.